Why 90% of traders fail on day one, the pattern interrupt. Hack your lizard brain for clinical trading. The pre-flight protocol, trade like a machine. Let me ask you a brutal question. On your demo account, you are Michael Jordan. You are hitting home runs, scalping the E's, and flipping altcoins like a god. Then, you fund that live account, you place your first real trade, price moves 2 ticks against you, and suddenly your heart is beating out of your chest. Your hands are shaking, you freeze. Why? Because your biggest enemy in trading isn't market volatility. It's the prehistoric lizard brain currently hijacking your nervous system. Today, I'm going to show you how to interrupt that pattern. We are hardwiring your brain for clinical execution so you can trade like a machine. B-roll split screen. Left side, a gamer smiling playing a simulator. Right side, a stressed businessman staring at red candles. Here is the hard truth. 90% of traders blow up their first live account within 48 hours. Not because they don't know technical analysis. Not because they can't read a chart, but because they confuse a simulator with the battlefield. On a demo, there is no biological sting. Your brain registers the numbers as just that, pixels on a screen. But the second you deposit $5,000 of your hard-earned cash, your brain registers that money as survival. It becomes food on the table, rent, your car payment. Now, when the trade goes against you, the brain doesn't see a pullback. It sees a threat to your existence. And that shock, that transition from demo to live, it triggers a specific mental trap, your primal survival instinct. Visual graphics showing the brain, highlighting the amygdala in red, fast cuts of 2026 market flash crashes. This is where the biology gets ugly. The moment price action moves against your position, your prefrontal cortex, that's your logic center, shuts down. And your amygdala, your fear center, takes over. This is the asterisk fight or flight asterisk mechanism. You either want to smash the buy button to revenge trade, fight, or you freeze and hope it reverses, flight. And in 2026, this is a death sentence. We are in an era of AI-driven low-liquidity spikes. Algorithms can slam the S&P 500 by 50 points in 2 seconds. That speed bypasses your human cognition. You can't think your way through a flash crash. If you are operating from your lizard brain, the algorithms will eat you alive. You must transition from feeling these reactions to identifying the psychological biases that distort your judgment. Let's talk about the 2 biases that are draining your account. Number 1, loss aversion. Behavioral economists Kahneman and Tversky proved that the pain of losing $100 is psychologically asterisk 2, 5 times more powerful than the pleasure of gaining $100. What does this mean for you? It means you hold on to losers because you refuse to realize the pain. You move your stop-loss lower because your brain is screaming, "Don't take the hit." Meanwhile, you cut your winners early because you want to secure the pleasure before it vanishes. Number 2, recency bias. You have a backtested strategy with a 60% win rate. It's a proven edge. But today you hit 2 losing trades in a row. Now your brain is screaming, "This strategy is broken." You abandon your plan, you change your entries, and you miss the next 8 winners that were statistically due. Pointed camera. Listen to me. If you cannot identify these biases in real time, you are not trading, you are gambling. So how do we neutralize them? We build a rigid framework. Visual, a whiteboard or graphic showing expected value formula. Win percent AVG win, loss percent AVG loss. The antidote to your lizard brain is asterisk expected value, EV. You need to shift your mindset from seeking certainty to thinking in statistical distributions. You are not betting on the single trade. You are betting on the edge over 100 trades. Let's do the math. If you risk $100 to make $200, a 1-2 risk reward, and you win 50% of the time, your expected value is positive. Here is the hard part. To achieve that edge, you must asterisk lose 5 out of 10 trades. That is not a failure, that is a business expense. Serious tone. Detach your personal worth from the outcome of a single execution. You are not a genius if this trade wins, and you are not an idiot if this trade loses. You are just a data point in a sample size. Once you accept that you can be right and still lose money, you are ready for the practical steps. You walking to your desk, showing a physical notepad, showing a clock ticking down to market open. Trading is a performance sport. Athletes warm up their bodies. Traders must warm up their nervous systems. This is my non-negotiable pre-flight protocol ***. Step 1. Nervous system regulation, state priming. 3 minutes before the opening bell, I do box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Repeat 5 times. This signals your vagus nerve to shut down the fight-or-flight response and switch into rest and digest. You cannot execute if you are anxious. Step 2. Set your eject button, the hard stop. This is your safety net. I have a daily loss limit ***. Let's say 2% of my account. If I hit that number, the platform is closed. No exceptions. This isn't weakness. This is survival. It ensures I live to trade another day. Step 3. The written script. Show a physical notebook with entry, SL, TP written down. I write down my exact trade plan before price moves. Entry price, stop loss, take profit, and the why. If you cannot write your logic down on paper, you are not trading, you are hoping. A leather journal, writing down emotions. You asterisk. Your final weapon is the emotional journal ***. At the end of every session, win or lose, open this notebook and answer these 3 questions. 1. Did I follow my pre-flight protocol? 2. Did I execute my written plan, or did I deviate out of fear, greed? 3. What emotion was dominant when I clicked the entry button? Consistency isn't about being right, it is about execution. The market doesn't care about your ego, it cares about price. To survive, you must adopt the clinical dispassion of a machine. Conclusion and CTA***. Wide shot, positive, confident energy. Look, the market is not your enemy, your brain is. Today you have the tools, the pre-flight protocol, the probability mindset, and the eject button. The question is, are you going to stay a victim of your biology, or are you going to become a clinical, cold-blooded trader? Pointing at camera. If you found this value useful, smash that *** button. It helps the algorithm show this to more traders who are struggling. Share this with a friend who just blew up their account. They need to hear this. And drop a comment. What is your biggest psychological hurdle, cutting winners too early or holding losers too long? Subscribe and hit the bell. Next week, we are breaking down the exact risk management models the prop firms use. Trade the plan, not the outcome. I'll see you on the next one. Suggested videos. How to calculate position sizing, Top 5 Prop Firms 2026.